Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hobbits, today joined by
Brett
of Anno-Myces, looking at another beer that we got from Beerdome, the great web shop from the Netherlands with a lot of craft beer from all over the globe and also like classic-esque stuff like this one. This is stuff people traded for back in the day when I was getting into craft beer. And they actually had a few variations on this. So check out Beerdome, link for the shop is down below. So this is from Epic Brewing in Salt Lake City, Utah. Not to be confused with Epic Brewing in, I think it's New Zealand.
Auckland. Yeah.
In New Zealand.
Yeah.
And they also have, the American Epic Brewing has a brewery in Denver, Colorado as well. A tap room. But this is their famous Big Bad Baptist Imperial Stout. So this is one of the trade beers back in the day, as far as I remember. I remember seeing this online and a lot of people talked about how amazing it was. I was like, oh fuck, I want to try that. But I never traded for this one. I think this actually started getting popular just when I kind of had a break from trading. But this is their Imperial Stout brewed with coconuts and coffee that's been aged in whiskey barrels from their Exponential series. And this is release number 114, so I guess they have numerous barrels, do blends, and release them sporadically throughout the year. And it's 11.1% alcohol. But I think, I'm pretty sure we had a small selection of Epic Brewing in Denmark, like in 2013 maybe or something. And I think one of them was like brainless or brain dead on peaches or something.
I'm not sure because I wasn't.
No.
I drank beers at the wharf at that time. So
yeah, you weren't into all this stuff.
Like British stuff and Belgian stuff. So.
Yeah. But I think I might have reviewed one or two beers from these guys. But this will be fun, finally reviewing Big Bad Baptist. I actually tried it at Brewed in Germany last year, not completely sober, so it would be nice to have it in a fresher palate. So yeah, pour is a pretty much pitch black color in the glass.
It looks damn black.
It actually looks really black, almost like a gray tan head on there.
It looks actually very heavy.
It does. This is good. We're splitting a bomber in two people.
That's the fucktards we are. But,
hey, we wanted to try it because we also have the quadruple barrel aged Big Bad Baptist and the Big Bad Baptista to try. Yeah. So which I think are all.
We have a good part of the series, but it's a shame we didn't
have the double or triple barrel aged.
Exactly.
And what's it?
Yeah,
Young Baptist
the like the base. Yeah.
Coffee Baptist.
Yeah, something.
I can't remember the name.
Yeah.
Basically, it's an Imperial coffee chocolate stout in barrels.
Yeah. At least this one is.
Yeah. So the base barrel aged version.
Yeah.
A nice tan head. Let's check out the aroma. Ooh, definitely coffee and like.
And that is not super old school.
No, it's definitely not. It's really coffee forward actually. It's almost got a similar vibrance of coffee as the Bearded Iris beer. It's actually really coffee forward.
Yeah.
It's reminding me almost like the cold brew or something, or maybe a little bit of espresso like.
It is a bit espresso like, maybe more into the cortado because the cortado is in like an espresso but with a bit of milk.
Yeah. And the barrel character though is really reminding me of I don't know when I say old school. Well, I guess it's a bit old school, but 50-50 Eclipses.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's a bit more sweet and fudgy. It's a bit more new school, but it has that like really big whiskey barrel character. And I think it's spelled whiskey with a Y, so it's probably bourbon barrels. Because usually when it's whiskey with a EY, it's bourbon.
Yeah.
Because it has that big sweet.
It has that sweet like caramelly,
almondy, vanilla aroma that you get from bourbon. Yeah. And not like minerals and umami and leather and things like that you often get from Scotch whiskies. But yeah, big sweet and big coffee. It does have a nice roast profile as well. Like the malt gets the shine.
Bit toasty, not too roasty.
But not all the way in dark fruit. Like
no.
It's got like all these kind of sweet fudgy vanilla notes as well that kind of. There is maybe a little bit of a dry dark fruit.
As I said, I expected this to be something like Fremont.
Yeah.
Because Fremont is in between like old school and new school.
And it kind of is.
Yeah.
It kind of is.
Yeah.
He actually said that off camera. It's like, he didn't know what to expect. I was like, I when we had it at Brewed, it was a few beers in, but it is a bit like Fremont.
Yeah.
It is.
Maybe just a touch of like a burnt coconut or something.
Yeah, from the barrel, like a
Yeah.
coconutty, toasty coconut thing. Almost like a licorice vibe as well, but that's also some of the things you get in like the Fremont beers.
Yeah.
I definitely see connotations to that. It smells really good.
Smells great, yeah.
Yeah, let's try it. Cheers, and
Cheers.
thanks to Beerdome for the beer. Ooh, it's much more smooth and drinkable than I expected. It's like a drinkable 11% barrel-aged Imperial Stout. But definitely Fremont character-wise.
This is really not something that kills your palate.
No, it's really drinkable.
From being like 11%, that's actually pretty absurd.
Yeah. I would say the Fremont stuff has more complexity than this on the flavor. But as you said, it's not like a palate-wrecking barrel-aged beer, which is actually quite nice.
Yeah.
It's almost like...
You definitely get a lot of like barrel flavor.
Yeah. And you get a lot of different complexities.
Yeah.
But it's also oddly refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
Which is weird to say.
Yeah,
for
it's
an
like
11%
toasty and a bit like... I get a bit of like milk chocolate and...
Toasty, nutty. It's got a boatload of coffee though.
Yeah.
Like this cold brew kind of coffee.
The coffee is really, you know,
it's really
hanged
dominant.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially this is an 18 batch. So the coffee really stood the test of time. But this is the same we saw with Sump. So I think sometimes, you want to drink the coffee fresh to get the small nuances. But you shouldn't be scared of the fact that coffee apparently also can linger for quite a while.
Yeah.
Maybe
at least
get
for a year or
Yeah.
and a half.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. It might get more generic, but it's definitely still there.
Yeah.
The cocoa nib is maybe a little less forward than the coffee.
Yeah.
There's chocolate vibes, and I would say it's more of a cocoa nib, but it could also be more of like just a chocolate malty flavor.
Actually, again, to me, it reminds me more of a like a toasted, almost burnt coconut.
Yeah,
kind of.
I can see that
thing.
because it has almost like a slightly milky coconut thing.
It's just because yesterday I had coconut and it just reminds me of that if you kind of toasted it or like burnt it or something.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's I think this is like pretty much the perfect entry level barrel aged beer. Perfect entry level barrel aged because some people would be
good body, you know.
A good body is like not like super thick, but it's super velvety and silky.
Yeah.
And it's got a decent amount of carbonation. It just pushes the beer around the side of your mouth to release that flavor.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Cheers, Simon.
Yeah.
But it's really nice. I think, as I said, introductory barrel aged stout because it's not like some of the big ones, like really crazy ones that we love. I think some people getting into barrel aged beer, they'd be like, "Whew, this is powerful." Yeah. Whereas this will be more up their alley because it's more palatable.
For because you definitely really sense the barrel, but you also get a lot of the base. But you know nothing's too much.
No.
You know it's still an impactful beer. Don't get me wrong.
Oh
but,
it's just more drinkable.
Yeah.
Without having like that letdown feeling of some barrel aged beers like it's a bit too oaky or something. It's just like it's like it's everything is this is a great showcase of how balance works. Because if everything is balanced right, you still have a great product.
Exactly.
It doesn't have to be like this
like
thing, and that's a great.
And again with this one, it's maybe not as drinkable as the Bearded Iris V Latte, but it's like to me it's a good balance between impression and drinkability.
Yeah.
Especially for a barrel aged beer, because we have to remember the other one wasn't barrel aged, and when they get barrel aged, they usually get more impression.
Yeah, we had a fabulous, and I still rated it higher, peanut butter jelly beer. I would have a harder time drinking half a bottle of that than half a bottle of this. I will have no problem sharing this with you because it's got much more drinkability balance because it's not as like oomphy on the flavor.
No.
But still, it's got a lot of great flavors. I can see how some people think maybe this is too, maybe a bit too, because it's got a lot of oaky flavor, cherry, oaky, woody flavor. Some people might think that, and some people might think that it's not punchy enough for some, like compared to some beers. But I still, this is really nice still. I'm thinking like a 93 or something like that. I think this is a very nice barrel-aged, more classic beer, but still with new school type vibes. I mean, the coffee vibrance in this is like very new school.
I think I'll go 94 actually. I think this is brilliant Imperial Stout. Something that is a great, as you said, introductory to barrel-aged beer, but also something I really see why everybody wanted to try for maybe 7-8 years ago.
And it's just like super nicely drinkable, which is really awesome. It's rare. Like barrel-aged beers often tends to be like, for some breweries at least, it's like, it's a bit too much barrel, or it's like it's super crazy thick and rich.
Yeah,
it's like right in between. So like, again, great showcase of balance. Yeah, it'll be fun to try the other two variants.
Absolutely,
Baptista.
Because I think this one is the most simple of the bunch.
I think so. As far as I remember the quad, because I actually also already had a small taste of that at Baubeviale. Yeah. And remember getting loads of almond. Yeah. So that'll be interesting to try. But hey, very nice stuff. So if you guys had a chance to try Big Bad Baptista back in the day, not Baptista, Big Bad Baptist back in the day, let us know what you thought of it versus now. You still really enjoyed this one. If you want to have a chance to try this one, they still have it on Beerdome, so check them out. And they also still have the quadruple barrel age, so you can get those on there. So check them out. Link for the shop is down below. Awesome stuff. So if you guys had a chance to try the 2018 vintage of Big Bad Baptist, let us know what you thought of it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and we're going to say cheers.
Cheers.
And see you guys in the beer review.